Hi, I'm Gareth from the Man Cave UK. This is my 2019 Game Room Tour. So I've been a retro game collector since 2016. The idea came in around 2014, where I just wanted my own game room, and that's essentially what fueled me to get to where I am today with the collection behind me. And that's happened through charity shops, car boots, reselling, trading to CEX, obviously family. It's just been a combination of different things in order to get the collection where it is today. Now, only 4 years ago, I had literally maybe 30 or 40 games. Behind me and in the collection in total, there's about 1,000 titles. So this is me meeting Nolan North and Troy Baker at Comic-Con last year in Manchester. That's basically the reason I went. I just really wanted to meet them both. Troy Baker plays Joel in The Last of Us. He's a very famous guy when it comes to doing voice acting for games. He's of characters including Deadpool, so it's been in the game for a long time. And Troy Baker plays Joel, one of my favourite characters of all time. Nolan North plays Nathan Drake of Uncharted, so really cool to meet them. And to get some pieces signed for the collection. And they are some of my most sentimental pieces now. And we'll check them out. Really cool PlayStation mug. I absolutely love PlayStation, and I must admit the last 12 to 14 months I have gone a bit OTT on the merch from PlayStation, especially from the website. But I think their merch lately is really cool, and I thought the mug was awesome. Price on that. Now this Crash Bandicoot piece is quite limited edition. There's only so many brought to the UK. I know you can get it from America quite easily, but in the UK not as easily unless you go on the Sony website. Lucy got me, I think it cost about 50 quid, but the level of detail on this Crash Bandicoot figure is really stunning. It's truly out of this world. Again, another cool piece, House of the Dead 2, in amazing condition. I've done an unboxing of this before, but as you can see, the condition, considering the age, is fantastic. And it's nice inside and out as well, which is why it's in the cabinet. Anything, like I say, that's really sentimental or in condition like that, you know, really nice pieces for the collection, are going in this display cabinet. And I'm thinking about getting one more. I'd love to have 3 or 4, but it's just room. But I will be getting at least one more of these because I really like it. I just think it's really cool. So this is where it really starts to get pretty awesome. So we've got obviously the signed photo framed by Troy Baker, and he put my name above the signature as well, which is pretty cool. He, like I say, plays Joel. He plays like a million other characters, including characters from Final Fantasy and, you know, loads of different games. But that's really cool to meet him. A really down to earth guy, actually, like just a chilled out guy. And it was really cool to meet him. So I got this picture signed. It's a really nice book. It's The Art of The Last of Us. And it's really cool, and it shows all the concept art and, you know, the first pieces of the game. Got some limited edition pieces here. This is a Uncharted 4 keyring, which is pretty cool. I've got a gold one somewhere as well. I think that's sort of tucked away. It's a pin badge. A lot of these I got as part of a press kit from Sony. Lucy has been involved with Sony, especially from a retail point of view. So it's been really cool to get sort of like really rare, almost press release stuff that you don't sort of have on general sale. It's been really cool. And in the background, I got Nolan North, who plays Nathan Drake, to sign the game. So that's Uncharted 4 Special Edition, signed by Nolan North, who plays Nathan Drake.
Last I checked, we're all a bunch of thieves digging around where we shouldn't.
Shame we're not on the same side.
I am a man of fortune, and I must seek my fortune.
Hang on, Nathan!
Where is the artifact?
Heads up!
I made a promise. Biggest pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
Push it! Look, Nate, I'm gonna make you a one-time offer. Drop everything. Go home. Live your life. Or we can just end it right here.
There's gotta be another way. I need you on this one.
And this is the first 3 games signed by Nolan North again. Just awesome to have all of the games signed by the guy who plays Nathan Drake. I mean, that's just awesome. Ring here. Like I said, I've got loads of pieces. And let's move on to Tomb Raider. So I met Nathan McCree at the Derby Quad only about a month ago. He's the guy that did all the original music for the first 3 Tomb Raider games, and he were a big part of core design in Derby. And one of the main reasons Lara Croft exists today, and obviously the impact that she has in the gaming world. And some of these games are my favourite games of all time, so getting them signed was absolutely awesome. So we have the original Tomb Raider signed by Nathan McCree. Sick part of my collection, one of my favourite games of all time. I mean, this made me a gamer, really, if I'm honest. This is the game that I go back to. This is the game that makes me realise why I love gaming, why I think it's so amazing. Tomb Raider 2 signed by Nathan McCree. Tomb Raider 3, which won a lot of awards for the music, signed by Nathan McCree. Again, a really good copy and a really nice piece as part of the collection. And on the night that I met him, I purchased the Tomb Raider suite, which is the music remade at Abbey Road Studios. It was a Kickstarter project, which was a massive success. They got about £200,000. I think I heard it was 240, Nathan was saying. A massive success as part of Kickstarter. So this is a really cool piece. This is the original demo that came with the PlayStation 1. And one of my biggest gaming memories, because I remember getting this demo like it was yesterday. And I remember being like really, really excited to play lots of different games. It gave you a taste of what the PlayStation 1 was capable of. It was just such a really exciting time in gaming for me at the time. I mean, at the time it was so exciting in 1995. It was just so awesome to get a demo with a console, and you know, if you couldn't afford lots of games, you could still have an idea of what your console was capable of. It was so cool. And as you can see, the condition is like new. I mean, this is all sealed. It's never been played or opened. And you've got the original registered owner's demo pamphlet in the back, which was something Sony designed for you to register your console. And they'd post you a free demo, which was really, really cool. So that's the pamphlet in the background, and then the original demo, one in really good condition. This is artwork from Sonic 2, signed by the artist that did all the artwork for the cover of Sonic 2. I met him at a retro event a couple of years ago. Again, just a really, really cool piece and a bit of history, signed by obviously the people involved in these games. And here we have a bit of gaming history. This is the Sega Master System 2, which was my first ever console back in the day. And these are some of my Japanese pieces. Japanese Nintendo 64, 2 Japanese games so far. And these are some more of my box consoles. So this is my live stream setup. It's all set up really well. It's picking up my voice, as you can see. Picks up only my voice, which is pretty cool. I've added a few filters, so it doesn't pick up any background noise now, which is obviously a lot better. Previously, I used to have that issue quite a lot. What is cool about Streamlabs OBS is that you can see absolutely everything as you're streaming, so you can see what's going on. If there's any errors, you can see it. It basically tells you everything that's going on, and it's a lot more customizable, so you can make it more personal, and you can have lots of different things in your stream, including games that people can play whilst you're actually streaming another game. It's just crazy. And the possibilities are endless, so it's really, really cool. So it's the Blue Snowball. It's a really popular microphone. Lots of people use it, lots of streamers. Obviously wireless keyboard, wireless mouse, a couple of extra keyboards for the Dreamcast, and then lots of different controllers. And then there's all the main systems. So as you can see, the PC's in the corner. The sole purpose of that PC is for nothing but streaming, so that is literally what I'm going to be dedicating my channel to in the future. So if you guys want to subscribe and you're new to the channel, I'm going to be streaming a hell of a lot more. Expect Xbox 360, Xbox Original, N64, PS3, PS1, PS2, Dreamcast, Sega Master System, GameCube, you name it. I'll be streaming lots of different retro games. But some of the other things, I've got a professional webcam. It's a Logitech 1080p. It's 60 frames per second, and it's like crystal clear. The lens is really good. Roxio Game Capture HD, pretty simple. It's not obviously overcomplicated. I've had the haulage rocket before and lots of other devices, but they really didn't work for me because you couldn't see what was going on live. You had to basically hope for the best as it was streaming to a USB. So I had lots of problems with that, unfortunately. So I'm really happy with the Roxio. There's a few niggles here and there that I have to iron out. It's not a perfect capture card, but it does the job the majority of the time, and that's all I need. It doesn't cost me a lot. I think it cost me about, I think it was about £25 or something. It was pretty cheap. The webcam was second hand. That was £45 from CEX. I got the microphone from another YouTuber for 20 quid. So, you know, other than the PC, which costs £100, again, that was a steal. It's a decent PC, 3.8 gigahertz, 8 gig of RAM, and an AMD 10 processor, so it's pretty decent for 100 quid. So this usually is in the display cabinet, but at the moment I don't have enough room for it, and I want it to be on display so I can use it, because I'm playing Tomb Raider 2 at the moment. But this is my pride and joy. This is the PS1 variant with the built-in screen. So this is the official Sony PlayStation screen, which is absolutely awesome. Like, it's such a great piece of kit. This is by far one of the best PS1s ever made. It's super reliable and just really, really cool, and I like the white effect rather than the grey. It just looks a bit smarter, and a centerpiece to my collection. Lots of people know on my channel that I've been after one of these screens for a long time. As you know, I absolutely love PlayStation 1. So this is where we check out my magazines, and I've got a lot of magazines that mean an awful lot to me, and this particular Resident Evil issue from Edge from 1998 really does mean a lot, because I remember being 10 or 11 years old and actually buying this like it was yesterday. You know, where does time go? And I remember being in my dad's car and reading this and being so excited for Resident Evil 2 to come out on the PlayStation 1. And it was the first game that I was really hyped about and sort of couldn't wait for the release. So this means a lot to me in terms of nostalgia, and it's just such an awesome magazine and lots of great Resident Evil artwork as well. It's really cool to own this. And the condition, as you can see, is bloody good. I actually got this on eBay for about £8. I couldn't believe the condition when it came. It was almost like buying a new magazine. Now these are some of my magazines in baggies with the original demos, just to keep everything together. So again, this means a lot to me. This is Resident Evil 2 official demo. Again, I remember getting this like it was yesterday. Lots of memories flooding back of this particular artwork and demo. Crash Bandicoot 2 demo, the magazine, really cool. Tekken 3 Collector's Edition demo. And I love Lara Croft on magazines, what can I say? Yeah, I love seeing Lara on magazines, so it's really cool to have all these back. It's Lara again. This is a magazine I got, I remember quite vividly. It was sort of a weird magazine, but really cool. Some more magazines. This is a cool one with Cloud. Obviously Lara Croft and Crash Bandicoot, so like 3 utter PlayStation icons. Lara again, Tomb Raider 2 artwork. She's back. Again, this means a lot to me. It's just great. Rapid Racer, great game, love the demo. I've got the game as well, lots of fun. Really did pay through the nose, so pretty cool and great to add to the collection. And I like a magazine area. These are usually in the Nathan Drake stand, but I've not set that up yet because I've just moved in literally weeks ago. But I love having a magazine area where you can grab a retro magazine and just flick back to the past and just pretend you're back in 1998. It's just great. Now this is something I was going to get rid of, and I've been trying to get rid of it for the last 2 years. It's basically an odds and sods area of the game room where you've got sort of movie merch, second consoles, you know, figures, stuff that's kind of miscellaneous, or I don't have room for it elsewhere. And I have been trying so hard to keep it as concise as possible, but lo and behold, I've still got this area. So I'm going to show you the bits and pieces. Lots of Pokemon cards. Pokemon games. That's loose. We have Stranger Things Hopper, Chief Hopper, which is pretty cool. I got this as a Christmas present. Sony tape player back there, little cassette player, some remote controls for the consoles. We have Taserface, and I love Taserface, from Guardians of the Galaxy, little bobblehead. Was in my car originally, he's come back in the house since I've moved. We have a Heisenberg bobblehead, which I absolutely love. Breaking Bad eyeball, as you can see there from the teddy bear. Some random HD DVDs back there, Hot Fuzz, The Thing, Clockwork Orange, some classic movies there. We have an Australian cup holder. We have the hoverboard from Back to the Future, which is pretty cool. Little Loot Crate exclusive there. Little replica. We have some Brewdog, because I absolutely love craft beer. Pin badges. Some Brewdog cards, playing cards. We've got some board games. A little decanter, Crystal Skull vodka decanter. Cartman, I absolutely love South Park. HD DVD player for the 360. We have a Enter Shikari The Spark on tape. Enter Shikari is one of my favourite bands of all time. They're amazing. And some more coasters. Again, more odds and sods. We've got a spare Xbox, Mega Drive, PS1, PS1 variant. We have DIY dogs signed by the creators of Brewdog, which is really awesome. It's got like recipes of all the different beers by Brewdog. It's pretty cool. We have the art of Zelda and lots of different bits and pieces, just lots of different pieces, miscellaneous. And I've literally hundreds of spare games like in here, like PS1, Dreamcast, you name it, they've just not got cases. So if I ever need spare games to replace the games that I've got, there are a lot of games I can replace straight away. And as every retro collector knows, the PS4 might have lots of great games on it, but there's only 3 or 4 more games coming out before the PS5 that I'm truly excited about. So the amount of titles are thin on the ground, but what I will say is it's quality over quantity on the PlayStation 4.